Wednesday morning. It's your girl, I am Chelsea Speaks, and we are back in the lab. Gang. Turn my bed down a little bit, Neely. Just turn my bed down. I got to hear myself. What's up? It's your girl, I am Chelsea Speaks, and we are back in the lab. Happy Wednesday. Today is June 26th, and it's all the way going up like how we usually do. So listen, I promised you an extra special interview today with one of Atlanta's favorites, one of my new favorites. You've seen the flyers, you've heard the name, but none other than Rich Mo from Black Ink Radio. What's good, Rich Mo?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
That's a nice introduction. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
I practiced that for you.
Oh, see, you know what? I feel special.
See, you should. So welcome to the station. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, but first we're going to play a little game. So you ready?
Uh-oh. I like to play games, but I like to be on your side of the game.
All right. We're going to see whose side you're on. So the way this works, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and you got to answer as honestly as you can. I don't care what the answer is.
Okay.
You ready?
I love it.
All right. First question. Who is your all-time celebrity crush? Who you got?
Damn. You know, I don't have one as of recently, but it was what's her name, man? I think she had a kid with Brad Pitt.
Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
Okay, big Taurus energy.
Her and damn, Charlize
Okay.
Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my girl.
They both white, ain't they? That's
yeah, I know. I'm like, Rich, is it something you want to talk about?
Well, they both got a lot of black features, though.
That's true. Yeah, their nose and all that stuff. That is true.
Yeah.
That's why I like them, too, honestly.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie got the lips.
Yeah.
And then that Charlize, whatever her name is, she just looks black to me.
She does, and she gives off that type of energy. Ever since Charlie's Angels, I think all of black people fell in love with her.
Yeah, it was Devil's Advocate for me.
Yeah, that was one of the best movies I've seen. I still get scared when I watch that movie. I don't know why.
Because
it's a thriller. Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
Mentally crazy. All right, second question.
Yeah.
If you could have chosen any other career other than what you do now, what would it be and why?
It would be computer science.
For
Because
real?
that was my original.
Okay.
When I was in elementary school, that's what I wanted to do, computer science. I love computers.
Okay.
I went to college for that, actually.
Really?
New York Institute of Technology.
That's dope.
Yeah, I did like 2.5 years on a bachelor degree, but I ain't finished.
I feel you. I didn't either. I'm IT and Nelson's IT for the CDC. I was with Walgreens, so I get it.
Same. But I never actually worked in that field, but just like, you know, you do the radio, I learned all of this by myself, which is something that, you know, because I love computers and
technology and all that
that's why I
stuff.
started out as a DJ, really, before anything.
Really?
As far as in the music, I started out as a DJ. I was DJing from young, playing with turntables, and then the rapping came.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Oh,
All right, third question.
More than you know.
All right, third question. What's your favorite position?
Ha ha. Ha ha. I mean, for me, I like missionary.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only had like 2 people during my time of asking that question to say missionary.
Yeah, I mean, because it's more intimate, and I'm for me, you know, it's a vibe. It's not about just pounding. It's not just about sex. It's about a connection. I can't just have sex with anybody.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And some people can, and that's why their favorite position be from the back. That's not intimate. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
Yeah, you just going for it.
Damn, I do love doggy, so I guess I don't want to be into
we all do.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that, you know. I mean, for women, I think it's different because it's I guess the sensation is different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So listen, you have a history in music arts. Where did it all start for you? I'm curious.
Okay, so like I said, my interest was first off in DJing, but then when I was 13, I got a deal with Motown.
Wow.
I was signed to Michael Bivins, Biv 10, through Motown and Arista. So, you know, I was running around with ABC and Boyz II Men and all of that stuff. You know, I was going on tour with them. And, you know, so that's where it started. And that actually came from being at a fashion show, and he became my manager, but he picked me and my cousins and was like, yo, I want to make a group.
Were you singing?
No.
Okay.
And he made the rhymes. We was actually... I'm from the projects in New York.
Okay.
From shout out to Idawal. We was bad, so it was like it was the name of the group was Bookworms. So we dressed up like nerds, but we was talking street hood stuff at 13. We was in the club smoking blunt. It was bad.
Wow.
But we was bad, so it was like, you know, like I've been in ciphers with, you know, Busta Rhymes when they was leaders in New School. That's how early on it was. You know, all of these people, Biggie, all of them was around at that time.
Dang.
So it's kind of like, you know, it was called Hardcore Lyrics straight from the library.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's lit. Bookworms, yeah.
Yeah. But we had on like Dickies and...
Not the Dickies.
Man,
that's throwback right there.
Glasses with the glass missing. But we was bad. Like, we be in the club smoking with the grown-ups. We was in the club at 13. They was pulling me out of school. The record label was pulling us out of school to go to the studio. And then we would be in the clubs at 13. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then you also have people like the Youngsters and... what's their name? The other group, Crisscross. All of them was in the clubs too. Back then, there was a bunch of kids in the club because there were a lot of kid stars. Mm-hmm. So we was in clubs with the grown-ups. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So you've been around for a minute.
Oh man.
How the heck did you get into radio?
It's funny because I was, you know, I came down here and then Caesar moved the Black Ink out here, and then I started out, you know, doing the events first, and then I moved into managing the shop. Okay. So once I started managing the shop, you know, I had a night one night where it was like you ever read the book Outwitting the Devil?
But now I know to read it. It's
a conversation. You know the guy that wrote Napoleon Hill?
Yes.
He wrote that too. Okay. But this book is so crazy. It's him interviewing the devil.
Wow.
Like Q&A, dead questions and answers, straight up. The book is so controversial that they didn't release it until I think like what was it 30, 40 years after he died, and then his wife only did it like before she was about to die.
Oh wow.
So nobody wanted to get it out. They didn't want to get it out because of how controversial it was, because he started talking about things like speaking to his higher self. Yeah, he had conversations with himself to do things. I don't want to get all the way into it because that it could be a long story, but it's very powerful. So the same thing happened to me, and that happened to me before I read the book. So I was just in the bed one day, and my mouth started talking, and I was listening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in my head, I'm listening, but I'm talking out loud. Yeah. You know, and all I hear is just like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like, you came out here to do music, and you managing a tattoo shop. You don't even do tattoos. Where's the growth in that?" And I'm saying this out loud. Yeah. And I'm sitting in my mind like, damn. That's real. And then the voice kept talking like, you know, what you gonna do with that? You know, like, what happened to shout out to D.O.P.E. He has the biggest internet radio station in New York, and the first. Okay. He's the originator of this. You know what I'm saying? And because he interviewed anybody that's big. And that wasn't common for internet radio. We talking 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So the voice like, what happened to your man? You were supposed to do the radio with him. You supposed to do part 2 out here. You came out here and you worried about some damn tattoos. Getting down on me. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, you know, then it paused. It was like Black Ink. And I'm sitting there like, and then it was like Black Ink Radio. Okay. Like the voice said it. I said, oh shit.
Ding. Light bulb. Yeah.
I said, what? And it was like, yo, you could do this. It started talking. It was break the voice. Me, I'm talking. Yeah. Your higher self I'm breaking shit down, but I'm not thinking. That's scary when you talking.
You was getting a download, like
man,
a download.
Serious one.
Wow.
You could do this. You could charge for this. You could do that. You could be doing this. Blah blah blah. This could happen and that could happen. Blah 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 blah. And and this is like 6, 7 in the morning. I ain't gonna lie. I was on a couple E-pills.
It's all right.
And that's what made it happen.
I met God on a pound of acid. Go ahead.
You feel me? So I was just like, yo, I called him and I was like, yo, Black Ink Radio. He was like, do it, Caesar. You know what I'm saying? He said, do it. And I was like, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then my other friend was like, yo, you keep telling people about Black Ink Radio. He was like, you need to pick a corner in that shop and make it Black Ink Radio. Yeah. So I went back upstairs that same day. I looked around and there was a waiting area. And in the waiting area, there was a little extra space. And I immediately built a wall and put a door. Like literally built a wall, put a door, put a new floor down, did the walls, and then boom, put everything in there. And that's it. Black Ink Radio was born.
Listen, it's such a journey to take something out of your head and manifest that.
Yeah.
How does it feel for you to see that thought come to life?
Until you ask that question, I kind of didn't think about it like that, like a thought coming to life. But it's crazy, you know. It's really crazy. You know, and I'm glad that I have the persistence I have because I had a bunch of other radio stations that I'm not going to name that was like, oh, well, I'll help you. You know, and they'll help me like learn. I didn't know nothing about this. Wow. You get what I'm saying? And, oh, I'll help you. And then it was just like, when it came time, as soon as I started putting out the flyers about it, a lot of their personalities was trying to come over. So once that happened, I ain't helping.
You became a competition.
Yes, and nobody helped me. Not a penny of information came from anybody outside. So I had to learn this by myself. So then now here I am. I'm doing what he's doing and what you're doing. I'm sitting there talking,
trying to manage,
engineer. Listen, I'm engineer, and mind you, I'm audio and visual.
Okay.
So I'm editing video so that when you talk, you can see you. This is live. When you talk, you can see you. When you talk, you can see you. And I'm sitting here doing this while I'm talking too. You know, so I gotta put the camera right at the different. You know what I'm saying? And then I make it so you can see us on the TV.
Right.
Man, it just that empowers me. Like, that makes me feel good to learn new things.
Yeah.
So now, I'll be editing the video. I'll be doing the sound effects, laughing when you make jokes, making the bombs, doing all of this crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it's like, while we talking, because I'm about to play your video live. Since it's video and audio and video, I can say, okay, we gonna go to your video.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm setting your video up. I gotta go on YouTube and get your video ready and
grab it.
But I still have to keep up
with the conversation. Yeah.
We have to still die. It can't be pausing like, hold on, let me get the video ready. No, it'd be like, are you ready to go to your video?
Yeah,
they be shocked like, so are you ready? Yeah, let's go. And boom. So. I like to challenge myself. So it's all been a challenge and it's good. But honestly, since when you said that, it really made me realize that, that was just a thought that just went into,
breathe life into it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it is. I heard somebody say, when we first started our station, they said radio is dead. What are your thoughts? I know my thoughts, but what do you say to that?
Radio is always going to be a promotional tool. It can never be dead. I don't believe that. I believe that people think that it's dead because you can create your own playlist. You can, you pretty much can get, you have access to every song in the world now. So radio, you used to go on the radio to kind of hear your favorite song.
Yeah, now
but it's like now you can just pull it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's still personalities on the radio. There's still people that you can buy into. As long as the people understand to drive the traffic through the station.
Yeah.
You get me? If you're on your live a lot and you're doing a whole bunch of things, you can water down how much comes through the station. That's why I don't mind when people go live when they come on the station, but I try to tell them to go to the station. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're live while we're doing this, they don't gotta listen to us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got however many people on your live that could be going to this. See, what the guests don't understand is that you being here helps both. It's help me. I'm helping you. You helping me. You have to understand that you helping me with the viewers. I gotta show people that want to advertise.
Right.
Look, this is how many viewers we get.
Yeah.
But if every guest is going live,
I'm not able to see those numbers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's interesting you said that because we had a campaign on the station. I told everybody don't go live for a month. Like drive all the traffic, and I felt like I was crazy for thinking that. But hearing you say that lets me know, like from a strategic standpoint, you got to convert the viewers to the listeners because we're in an uphill battle in this era being audio against visual. So for you, what do you have fun doing the most? Artist showcases or being on the radio?
I have more fun, I would say, on the radio.
Okay.
Because the artist showcases, it feels like work. Radio don't.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the artist showcases because I love listening to new artists. I love helping artists because I'm an artist, So at the end of the day, it's kind of a different enjoyment on either side.
Okay.
So I really do enjoy the showcases, but I like to talk. I love being on radio.
Yeah.
I like to meet. My interviews is a conversation. We're just talking, and I end up getting everything out of you because we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
And people be like, oh, that was dope. Yeah. Because
it's a conversation, organic.
Talking,
you ever had people be like, "What? Give me the questions ahead of time," because I personally hate that. Like, don't tell me what to ask you.
I can't give you no questions ahead of time.
Thank you.
Sorry,
I say that because it got to be natural. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
You could tell me what you don't want to talk about.
That part.
Or you could just not answer it. It's up to you. But you never tell me how to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't. When you want to have the perfect answer, that's not good radio.
Yeah.
Or television or whatever you want to call it. It ain't going, because if I give you the questions, you're gonna answer it. You're gonna try to give me politically. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you asked that. You know I'm gonna ask that, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
That's the realness of radio.
Yeah. It gotta be like, see, that's what's dying. people want to come on the radio and say, well, don't ask me this, don't ask me. The only reason why you up here because I want to ask you this, and that.
Yeah, what the people want to know. Yeah.
Like, you ask, what's your favorite position? Some people, I don't want to answer that. Man, listen, you're not being fun.
Right.
How about you go somewhere else? Go to church.
You're not playing right.
Yeah, you're not playing fair. Come on.
Yeah. Man, listen, we're going to take a quick music break. When we come back, we got Rich Mo in the building from Black Ink Radio. Y'all already know he is dropping gems on us left and right. Make sure you stay connected. And don't forget, we at Tiger ATL on Thursdays, guys.
Yes,
I'm out on the Marietta side, so y'all get with us or get left behind. Okay, we rolling, we cooking. TK Radio. We are back in your airwaves, in your earlobes, and then some. I got Rich Mo in the building from Black Ink Radio. Y'all know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
You all right?
I'm all right. I'm here.
Look, so I want to talk to you about artist showcases a little bit because I was actually an artist before. I was on American Idol. I was signed to Jagged Edge, Jeezy. I did that for a long time, and I wanted to get my music on the radio. So Break Street gave me a full scholarship from B103, and I went to CSB School of Broadcasting and graduated. Wow. And that's when I started with Frank and Wanda and all that. But when it comes to artist showcases, my people always tell me I need to do more. But these artists nowadays, they a little different. And I get nervous about dealing with artists because they don't want to listen. How do you feel about the current temperature of just the independent artist kind of realm right now?
I feel like, I'm not having that experience.
Okay.
You know, they when they do these showcases, they hitting me up afterwards. They asking me for my opinion on how they did. You know, they asking me which song should they do when they performing. They, it's not. I don't know. I'm not getting that experience. Like they really. You know, they genuinely, mess with me. Like if they lose, no one's mad. Okay. No one's, talking down because it's like if whoever wins, you know that they were supposed to win. I'm not sitting here just saying, oh, he won and that's it. I'm asking different people. Like,
you actually do. Like, what's up? I was in the bathroom, Richard, like, where you at? Can I pee?
I like you laughing like we go. Right. But yeah, I genuinely want to know, and then I keep it fair. You know, you had somebody with you. He was dope, but it's like
we had to keep it fair.
I had to keep it fair. You know what I'm saying? So even like I'm still active as far as music, and I have yet to perform in any of these because I don't want it to feel like I'm doing this for me.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Which most people would be like, oh yeah, that's dumb. But it's not. I mean, it can come off like that.
The perception of it as well is like, oh, you doing this for you, like.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is some people say I should be performing because I'm an artist too, and I should be showcasing myself. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like that's not what I'm doing it for. I want it to be fair, so I don't really have that experience because these artists know they respect my music and they know that it's all fair and it's really just an opportunity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, to me, I feel like the temperature with the artist is great. It just depends on your temperature and what you're trying to do. A lot of times, these showcases are just made to milk the artist. Yeah. And that's why those artists be upset. If I done spent $300, $400, or even $100, if I done spent money to perform, and then your boy won.
That don't feel right. Yeah.
It don't feel right. When you and the dude was talking all night and then he won. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not, and then or I see how you know something in his song. It's like I just feel like it has to be a situation where everything is fair. You understand what I'm saying? And they gotta stop trying to so-called make these artists pay their dues, which is stop trying to make a living off of them. Like really deliver what you promised. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These artists gotta remember too, that when you do these showcases, it's more about you building a fan base. They gotta stop coming into these showcases expecting it to be a big crowd or expecting a lot. You gotta come in there, you gotta promote. Yeah. You can't just feel like you there and just post a flyer once, like yo, beat me there. Yep. You acting like you like
like you a headliner.
Beat me there. Yeah. No, nigga, listen, I need y'all to come out and support me. Please, I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. You gotta be more. You gotta be more personable with your fans. You gotta give them something to love. You gotta give them you. Yeah. If you sitting there acting distant, like they don't know you, so why am I coming? Why am I supporting you? Yeah. Your music's cool, buddy, but I don't know you. Yeah. Like, why do I want to spend my money to come see you? Yeah. You get me? You gotta give them something to want to come see. You get what I'm saying? And that's why when I do some of the showcases, it's always free because it's easy for you to get people in. Yeah. Now, if we got a bunch of people in there, we can make money off the bar, and you can have your people there. Then it could become a situation that's like, yo, you brought 30 people, so next time, what, I could give you a couple dollars because it's gonna make sense. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't making sense when I make 20 flyers and it's just 20 of y'all. Yeah. Y'all all coming by yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all coming with 2 people. That's it. Yeah. When I used to do showcases, it used to be jam-packed in there. Yep. I see people that I know came for me. Because I'm promoting the hell out of it. Like, yo, you gotta come. I'm performing. You gotta come. Yep. These artists is not doing that. Everybody wants to be a celebrity or a star before they stay time. Yeah. And that's Instagram's fault. Yeah. Because they think they celebrities. niggas be on live and be having 4 people on the live. Or I come in the room and I'm just one. It's just me.
Yeah.
And you talking like, yeah, so today, no, nigga, address me. I'm the only person in the room. Talk to me. Talk directly to me, please. It's just me and you. You know what
hey, everybody. Who is everybody?
Yeah, you guys. No, it's me, guys. It's just me. Talk to me, nigga. Now I'm out. You by yourself. Who you gonna
you don't
now?
see me.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you gotta. People are too caught up in what they think it should be instead of just being themselves.
Yeah.
I'll be in the live like, yo, Marco, what's up, bro? You alright?
Hey, thank you for checking in with me.
I know you can see how many people's in there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who you talking to? Because later when it posts, they can't tell how many people's in there.
Exactly.
So you trying to front like it was a bunch of people?
Yo.
No, they know. If they watching your page, they know they didn't go in there.
So who else? Yeah.
What the hell? Like,
how do you feel about TikTok and its role in the music industry? Because a lot of new artists are choosing to go on TikTok and drop like little challenges. Do you think that TikTok kind of has something to do with artists, you know, not having a realistic perspective?
I think it's social media in general.
Okay.
You know, TikTok plays a role as well. But the thing about TikTok is there is a chance for you to become a star for TikTok, only because I don't know how the algorithm is set up, but you can do a challenge and your shit could just blow.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a chance, but it still plays a role in people feeling like they're somebody before they are. Because TikTok, you can get a lot of followers way easier than Instagram.
Yeah.
So you got people with 20,000 followers that's on Instagram with
over 308,000
followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
They got 200 followers on Instagram, but got 20,000 on TikTok.
Crazy.
So you're feeling like you're a celebrity over there when Instagram's telling you your real life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're nobody, buddy. It's just that on TikTok, everybody's following each other for some reason.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it plays a role as well, and people feeling like they're further than they are.
Okay. So as far as artists and reaching out to you for showcases, what are some tips that you would give artists, you know, just to maintain a professionalism when they are contacting business people like yourself?
Number 1, when you see the flyer that you are asking, you're interested in being on, send me a picture that makes sense for the goddamn flyer. Don't send me a black and white picture and the flyer is multicolored. Don't do that. Number 2, make sure the picture has all your limbs in it. Because if you got a picture that's a selfie and I gotta crop it out and put it on a flyer, you look like an idiot on the flyer.
That's
because
true.
Because you don't have your arms and your head is cut off. So the main thing I'm trying to say is professional pictures.
Yes.
Do photo shoots.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be a model. Do photo shoots.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, you need professional pictures. When someone asks you for a picture, you got to be able to send them professional pictures, and you got to have multiple.
Yep.
I'm guilty of that because, you know, when people ask me for pictures, the picture you're using is the same picture I've been using for a little minute.
Listen,
you know,
a good picture's a good picture, though. It's still you.
It is, but, you know, you need to do a photo shoot. You need to have multiple pictures so that, you know, I mean, I do, one thing I will say is, when you have, when you're consistent with at least the outfit, you know what I'm saying, what happens is that's also branded. So every time somebody see it, it's automatically, oh shit, that's Rich.
Okay.
Instead of me having a different hairstyle, different outfit, and then you breeze past the flyer and you don't really know this is me.
Okay.
So that's kind of one of the reasons why I like using the same picture, but it should still look at least professional.
Yeah.
You know, have all your limbs in there.
What's the worst?
Don't give me no goddamn selfie.
What's the worst pic that you've ever seen? You be like, what the fuck is this?
Listen, it's no worse because it's a few people sending the same type of picture, a fuzzy ass picture. You mad far away, like literally, like it's a picture of you all the way over there, and it's like I gotta try to blow this up to put you on.
And now it's all pixelated.
It's crazy.
Yo.
But you know what? I send it back like,
this is what you gave me.
And then you know what answer I get? Dope. Oh, you're tripping. I can't even see your face.
You know what?
That's that. And one more. I'm sorry. And the people who don't show their face. Why are you sending me a picture with your hat down so your face ain't showing? Why are you sending me a picture? You know what I'm saying? Where you're not looking at. You know, like what are you doing?
It's true.
You know, you got money across your face.
What
Okay,
is that?
so the money's performing because ain't nobody gonna know who the hell you are. And then when they walk up to me, they're like, "Yo, it's me." It's how the fuck I'm supposed to know who you are?
I don't know what your face looks like.
Yeah, you think I went through your Instagram? No, I got all these people that's trying to get
flyers.
I don't know know what you look like, buddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you come in here and in the picture you had dreads and now you got a Caesar. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, so I'm just saying.
Sometimes I think people just want to be on a flyer. They don't understand, like, you can tell where someone's head is at because a lot of people just feel like they made it being on the flyer. But the flyer is not even half the battle.
It's
like,
not.
A lot of people feel like, oh, I made it. Like, nah, that's just a flyer.
See, and that's why, I wrote a book, right? I have a book. It's on Amazon, people.
Come on,
download
Rich.
it.
Come on, Rich.
It's called The Music Business 101.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where do I start? It's going to be a series. The Music Business 101 is the series. Where do I start is the first book. So that book is basically the ins and outs of the business part. What you need to do before you even put out a record. You know what I'm saying? As far as the publishing, the trademarking, the creating a record label, you know what I'm saying, which is just a business. You know, it's everything that you need to know about the business and everything you need to do before you ever put out one song.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like the next one that I'm going to do is going to be about marketing yourself and promoting yourself and this stuff we talking about, these pictures. And some of y'all better chill because I will put your pictures in this book.
Yo, example, Exhibit A.
Exhibit A, because in the first book, I put up I put split sheets in there so you can know how a split sheet
what they look like.
Yep, I put one of my business the organization thing in there so you can see what that looks like. I put I just put all the documents
that
to show you that you're gonna need to show you these is all on the last pages. Yeah, I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
You know, the book is only $20. You know what I'm saying? Like I started to do it for much less, but I gotta realize I gotta stop giving everything away.
Listen,
you know,
you better say that.
Yeah. So cause y'all, you know what? People don't appreciate free.
They don't.
So when you pay for it, you're going to read it.
You're going to make sure you actually get your money's worth.
That's facts.
Listen, we got one more music break. When we come back, we got Rich Mo on the line with us in the studio with your girl, I Am Chelsea Speaks. Don't forget, we got to talk about Tiger tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Because it's going all the way up. So y'all stay locked in. 101 TKO Radio, knocking them out the box.
Pow.
I like how that song came in. That was nice and eclectic.
Huh?
TKO Radio. We are back in the space. You guys know what time it is. It is Women Crush Wednesday, and we are crushing on Rich Mo today.
Yes, sir.
Listen, so we got a big night coming up tomorrow. Tiger ATL.
Yes, we
Talk
do.
to me a little bit about that, Rich.
Tiger, man. Y'all gotta pull up. It's a dope vibe. I love the club. I like how it looks. You know what I'm saying? We have the artists performing. It's nice. You know, it's always dope artists. I feel like, you know, whenever I do these showcases, I attract dope artists, and I love that. So, yeah, pull up, man. You're gonna love it. I love the music, and like I said, the vibe is dope. Tiger's up in Cobb. You know? Yep. It's a nice club. It's in Marietta, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. Shout out to Smurf World. Yeah. Shout out to Marquise. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the whole staff. They all cool people.
They real cool. That's one thing I like about Tiger. Like the waitresses be really nice, and the food is actually good too. And they got a banging happy hour.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely looking forward to it. So I saw that we gonna be having tattoos and piercings. When we gonna start doing that? Are we gonna tattoo there?
Yeah. I mean, the first 2 weeks we did have that. It's just one of the artists. You know, shout out to Neptune. His you know, rest in peace. His sister had passed away like 2 hours before he came one time. The last time he came, and then he went away the next last week. He went away to you know, his sister was in another state, so he went away to be with his family. But this week, you know, we should have Monty, the illustrator. She'll be there.
Okay.
I'm gonna see about Pretty Lips. She's a piercer.
Okay.
She's gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? So we should definitely have tattoos for sure. But we just gotta see about the piercing.
Gotcha. Well, give my titties pierced. Psych. Listen. All right. Before we get out of here, drop me your social media profiles where we can stay connected with you and then some.
It's Richmo718 on everything. You know what I'm saying? Richmo718. That's RICHMO 718. Make sure you download that Black Ink Radio app as well. Follow Black Ink Radio on all platforms, just like that. Black Ink Radio. You can go to the website blackinkradio.tv. You know, and we have the Black Ink Radio YouTube. Like I said, it's audio and visual. You know, I got the Black Ink Radio party bus. If you want to book that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the party bus. It's only $125 an hour.
Really?
It fits about 20 people. We got a pole on there. You know, got a few movies I'm about to be in. One is called Saturday, an Atlanta Hood Story.
Okay.
You know, it's basically a playoff of Friday, but it's in Atlanta and it's on a Saturday. You know, and then I got another series I'm in called The Godmother. So I'm doing the acting thing.
Okay, Rich.
Yeah, so you know, I got a whole bunch going on. I got to tap in. Man. Thank you, I appreciate it.
I love that.
Thank you.
Listen, I love when we get a chance to meet other radio stations, other collectives, other creatives, because it's important as you know, media personalities and people in this profession that we do stay connected, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately our job is to service the community, the creatives, and the people that really need radio.
That's right.
I guess in the words of Donald Trump, make radio great again.
Make radio great again. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of hate going around, and I love to connect with people and to show people that you could be in the same industry and not have any friction.
Yeah.
You cool as hell, he cool, you know, everybody's cool. And Skittles, we've always been cool, you know what I'm saying? And I like that she's still doing what she do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I know she enjoys it. So
yes.
It's like she takes it very serious.
Man.
So, you know, shout out to her. And, you know, shout out to y'all.
Okay, Rich Mo. Well, the love is real, but y'all come get some of this love tomorrow night. Tiger ATL. Don't forget, it is free before 10 p.m. But if you're trying to make a nice little appearance, you can get there at 10:01 and pay a little $20 fee. We'll take that.
Right. It's actually it's free before 9.
Okay, it's 9 now. Oh, I like that. Even better.
Yeah, we open at 7, free before 9.
I like that. That makes more sense.
You know, come for the happy hour. Come at 7. Chill out with us. Hang out, because we're going to be there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, after that, you know, watch the artists perform and have a little fun.
I love that. Every time I leave Tiger, I be like, how did I end up drunk?
Right.
Like, I go in there so sober, but when I leave, it just happens. Yeah. I look up and I got 5 drinks in front of me. Shout out to Nelly, by the way. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. You know what time it is. Back to these power mixes on the airways. Don't forget, you can pull up on us at Tiger tomorrow. We ain't got nothing going this weekend, but I might be outside a little bit. Y'all stay locked.